Welcome to FNGMAT's Winning MBA Admission Tips podcast. I'm Atul Jose. Today we look at 5 qualities to highlight for Tuck MBA application. Tuck MBA has a relatively small class, 294, with the campus located in the New England town of Hanover. Tuck attracts candidates who truly value the brand. The admissions team also wants to ensure that the candidates are analytically strong, balanced in accomplishment, that is professionally and with extracurricular, self-aware and collaborative. The school attracts candidates who experience the power of communities and understand the value of the Tuck MBA curriculum and they support the career service team and alumni offer. To stand out, you need to highlight 5 qualities. Number 1, smart, curious, and engaged. The average GMAT score for the latest class is 734 and GPA is 3.4. The school clearly values intellectual rigor demonstrated through standardized tests and college performance. Like most top schools, Tuck also believes that your previous academic performance is an indication of your future performance in the class. The essays should hint at your intellectual rigor. Balance it with a narrative on your drive to learn from others. Engaged is a key differentiator for a strong Tuck MBA candidate, as the admission team wants to fill the class with those who seek self development by engaging with the community, the class, and the faculty. Curiosity and skills in articulating and defending a point are vital to learning in a collaborative learning environment. Make sure that you cite at least one example where your team challenged your idea, but you are able to stand up to the challenge with data and reasoning. Number 2, accomplished, impactful, and principled. Principled leadership is an easy narrative to preach, but tough to follow through. Your accomplishment should be presented through the prism of impact and principled decision making. Winning and competing are important for Tuck, but demonstrating the integrity of your decision making within the context of your job function and industry is essential. One way to articulate the quality is by citing the stake of a decision, the expected decision versus decisions that required sticking to a value. For example, a candidate was entrusted with redesigning the incentives of an organization's purchasing department. The challenge was to decode the behind the scene deals happening between the purchasing manager and the suppliers. Gifts were never declared, nor were the heavily discounted vacations in some resorts. A closer examination revealed that the autonomy that was integral to the company culture had led a few bad apples to ruin this unique USP. The decision to let go of the bad apples was not easy, as they had a huge influence on the relationship with critical suppliers. But the candidate's recommendation was accepted, and the worst fears didn't materialize. The candidate also recommended a policy that required that for any purchase higher than $100,000, a committee of 3 highly regarded executives sign off the purchase, with low ticket purchases not incentivizing the suppliers for back end deals. The corruption stopped immediately. Number 3, aware, ambitious, and purposeful. The YMBA essay clearly requires you to articulate the journey that led to the goal you have now. It could be a combination of academic, extracurricular, and professional experience that eventually helped you develop the goals. A purpose statement is essential if you want to go beyond the cliched job function, industry, and geography narrative in your YMBA essay. It could be a vision of a compelling future that requires collective effort and persuasion. The higher the chance that you can't achieve the goals alone, the more impactful will be the vision statement. A large percentage of non-profit candidates enter Tuck with a common complaint. Collaboration with the government or a highly bureaucratic organization is disheartening. An MBA is essential to change track. Being aware of your current situation, your strengths and weaknesses, and the potential of the career path post MBA is important. A process of self reflection, assessment, and verbalizing a future is highly valued in the Tuck MBA application. The who, why, and how triad will summarize the motivation for the Tuck MBA program. The who you are shouldn't be crafted with an idealistic persona in mind. This is the number one cause of rejection. The narrative all feels like coming from the same person. You must brainstorm without or with the help of a consultant like us by subscribing to FNGMAT's essay review service at store.fngmat.com/essay-review and learn what makes you unique. The why should be driven by your purpose statement. It should include the specific value you could offer in a job function or industry, but the long term goal should be inspiring. The how is the least important part of the narrative, as the admissions team has hinted that the Tuck Why MBA essay should be more about the who and why. But if you found something valuable from the Tuck curriculum, include them. Keep it to 1 to 2 elements or courses. Number 4, collaborative by encouragement and empathy. In a hyper competitive corporate environment where your productivity and contributions are measured by the second and benchmarked against the best, it is not easy to give credit to your peers or celebrate their success authentically. Tuck is searching for an outlier quality, authentic self confidence. Many applicants fake self confidence as a defense mechanism to mitigate the skill gap or to survive the stress of team dynamics. But truly confident professionals are centered and know their position in an organization. They're also aware of the career opportunities that lie ahead. This leadership quality of self assurance, self reliance, and compassion is a rare combination. The spirit of collaboration through encouragement and empathy comes from an understanding that unless the team grows, a person rarely reaches their true potential as an individual contributor and as a leader. The quality is also an indication of superior emotional intelligence, essential to being a great leader. Like schools where leadership development is the primary selling point, Tuck focuses on building the skills for authentic communication, managing people by aligning incentives, and managing the organization in a holistic manner. A big part of the Tuck experience is the mentorship offered by second year students and the guidance alumni provide during the internship and full time job search. If you have a history of mentoring and helping peers grow, you are a natural fit for the Tuck MBA program. Number 5, community engagement. With 9% from nonprofit or government and extracurricular engagements a critical selection criteria for admissions, supporting communities is an important narrative for Tuck MBA admissions. The first data point that the admissions team evaluate is the consistency of your engagement. A pattern that is too common among applicants is the strong engagements in college and the fizzing out when entering a full-time job. You must demonstrate a consistent commitment to the communities wherever you resided. If your passion is in one niche like education, entrepreneurship, clean tech, poverty alleviation, or finance, multiple engagements in the niche over the past 5 to 10 years would confirm the commitment. Community engagements can be broadly classified as information campaigns, consulting, consensus building, collaborating, and empowering. Most of the value that Tuck MBA applicants in particular offer is in the information campaign and consulting engagements. A rare few are in a position to empower the community by engaging with them for more than 5 years and going through all the phases of community engagement. Such applicants are clearly strong candidates for Tuck and other top business schools. Another narrative that helps applicants demonstrate leadership skills is the response to a crisis. COVID-19 disrupted multiple facets of life, education, and livelihood. If your passion is in educating the underprivileged, how did the disruption to in-person sessions affect the education milestones of the children? Include the sobering facts and the measures you and your organization took to address the problem. Any solution with a quick fix is never believable. Some regression in achieving milestone must be included to improve the believability of your story. If you're a career switcher entering consulting with experience in offering consulting solutions for small businesses, COVID-19 was a big opportunity to assist small businesses in your neighborhood. The solution might be around refinancing, integrating technology, developing new marketing channels, or building strategic partnerships. Include the specific solution that you had created. If your day job is in investment banking and your goal is to enter private equity, include a narrative on refinancing or acquiring a small business before helping the brand reposition itself in the community. The crisis is not limited to the pandemic. There are staggeringly large number of public-private partnership projects that go overboard in budget and build deliverables without the beneficiary in mind. Your competence in interviewing stakeholders, redefining the metrics, and ensuring that the implementation of the solution is within budget is another narrative that will stand out for the Tuck MBA application. Hope you got value from the Tuck essay tips. You can always reach out to me, Atul Jose, through FNGMAT's essay review service at store.fngmat.com/essay-review.